They're in the middle of nowhere, all by yourself. The cartels are running everything through there. Drugs, people, guns.
I don't scare easy.
And it seems like every movie, every new movie you do, you need to top the badassness. And I made up that word, by the way. The badassness of the previous character.
Yes. Yeah, take it to a new level, But I don't know what to say. I just love this script. There's a badassness there, of course, but that's come from being a Marine and serving in Vietnam.
Liam is a fantastic actor, right? But ever since he did Taken, now everybody just wants to see Liam as the Liam in Taken, right? So now they're going to see that, but they're also going to see this arc, this beautiful arc where we see this guy, Jim, who has a very, very black and white view of the world. And through meeting this kid, he's going to have a complete different perspective on life, on human relationships. And you think that, that he is saving the kid, but I like to think that the kid is actually saving him.
Right.
You're never going to make it. It's miles to the nearest road. I'll call Border Patrol.
Please, sir, no.
Mama.
Why do you feel that this movie is relevant, especially in our times with so much of the stuff that's going on in the border? Obviously, this is a fun film, a fun action movie. It has a lot of heart. It has a lot of very seriousness to it, but there's also a lot of relevant storylines that people should be aware of, right?
Of course, and it's we've all heard and read and continue to read about these awful stories at the border. It's, we tend to forget that these are people with human beings, with hearts, with souls, with ambitions for their children, who are running away from extreme violence and very, very dangerous situations. I hate to see them all as being statistics,
Right.
And that's what I like about the film. It's, it takes, there's two illegal immigrants, and and my guy gets involved in their life, and he that's the last thing he wants, but the Lord works in mysterious ways,
This is, I think that there's like a new genre arising in movies of border movies, right? The action kind of plays to that because there's a lot of stuff going on around the border that, you can play with as far as action movies. There's also comedy movies and different dramas and all that stuff. Like, how do you feel this movie stacks up to that, to the fact that we do have this long border to the south of this country, bordering Mexico, and you have, lives crisscrossing and, these stories that are kind of coming across both sides. How do you feel this movie adds to that, like, rising genre of border town?
I personally hope that the message of this movie, apart from all the action and apart from all of the choreography and all the things that are very entertaining, that the message and the heart of this movie can be an example for other films. I really believe that if more films can begin to sow a little thread of what this world needs a lot, which is compassion and it is brotherhood, I think that would be quite a thing to add.
Yeah, on one of the interviews, Teresa said something that's really, really on spot. And it's like when you have a guy like Liam Neeson, that's such an idol for millions and millions of persons, and he creates this character that that considers himself a patriot, and that he needs to keep the brown people out of the border because that is the correct thing to do. And when you see him go through this transformation and create this beautiful empathy with this kid, like, that's what I think, is very important about this movie. And that, like, you have the example there. You have the example of how human beings should treat other human beings.
This kid didn't bring any of this on himself. He just needs someone to give him a chance.
Do you think I'll like it in Chicago?
There are good times ahead for you, Miguel.
He's your grandson?
No, his mother asked me to look after him.
She must have had a lot of faith in you.